So that's a Monday kind of drink, maybe a Tuesday, but we're chugging along.
We're chugging along with temperatures rising, and then they'll fall late in the week, and eventually we'll see some rain and snow in parts of our viewing area, but that's still a bit of a ways away. We're approaching 4:45 now this Tuesday morning. A warmer start in Albuquerque, 43 below freezing, Santa Fe 31, 19 Alamosa, 38 Roswell. Meanwhile, a little bit warmer there in Ruidoso, 41. Look at that, 54 in Clayton last hour. We were at around 59 degrees because of downsloping winds. 25 Gallup, 28 in Grants, below freezing, calmer and colder in Farmington compared to the Northeast Highlands. And we're sitting at 41 in places like the TRC. Still very chilly in places like Las Cruces. 37 and much cooler compared to Clayton when they're dealing with that downsloping wind at 12 miles per hour, a 15-mile-per-hour wind there in Clovis. And we can see that those yellow color shadings are those winds gusting right along the east mountain slopes around Mora, but Las Vegas, elsewhere, we're not too gusty as of right now. So a milder morning because of that upper level jet stream setting up across New Mexico. And what happens is as those winds go up and over and down the mountains with dry weather, that colder air aloft starts to become warmer with breezier conditions as that air sinks, it compresses, and it warms up as it descends down along the eastern mountain faces. And that will lead to a warmer afternoon as temperatures will warm back up into the low to mid 70s. In parts of the metro, 80s in places like Roswell and Carlsbad, 70s in Deming, high 50s and 60s, Alamosa to Farmington, upper 70s in Clayton, near record high temperatures out in parts of eastern New Mexico. Here's a live look right now at Ski Santa Fe because of those downsloping winds nearby. Not super cold, 37 degrees, a 13-mile-per-hour wind, 43% humidity. You can see the snow on the ground because of the snow guns putting out snow over the past few mornings in some of those areas in the Enchanted Circle. But we're kind of too warm for that this morning in parts of the northern mountain communities. Fast-moving clouds moving on through. You can see those mountain wave clouds along the northeast slopes of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. And those clouds will move on through pretty quickly today. Partly cloudy here in Albuquerque. No rainfall nor any snowfall across our viewing area. Again, high temperatures today ranging from the high 50s and 60s to the north, 70s and 80s to the south, 60s in Ruidoso. Either way, mostly warmer than yesterday and warmer than normal. Our average highs around 60 in parts of the metro. Right around 71 degrees today. Cloudier today, but still dry. A milder day. A slightly breezier day, but not super breezy out there. And then our next storm system will move on through later this week into the weekend. Stronger upper level winds with more moisture that will lead to some precipitation in the form of chilly rain, some mountain snow. Now, it's too early for us to really have any details on the storm system as the timing of the storm system has been delayed. As we head closer to the weekend, high temperatures will be lower out east, colder out west. In Albuquerque, some of those days this weekend or early next week may not get out of the 50s and 60s. November 17th to the 21st, so as we head into next week, still leaning a little bit warmer than normal out to the southeast, likely colder than normal to the south and west. In the Four Corners, we'll see those temperatures dropping in Durango. Lows in the 20s. Augusta Springs, highs today in the 60s, lows in the 20s. Warmer before that, stormier and cooler pattern. Farmington, Cuba, and Gallup, more clouds but no rain. But that may change late this week into the weekend. Silver City, Alamogordo, Las Cruces, cold morning temperatures this morning, but with some peaks of sunshine warming back up into that 70s. Ruidoso, Clovis, and Hobbs, very mild in the 60s and 70s. Cloudcroft, even near 60 degrees this afternoon. Mora, Las Vegas, Raton, and Tucumcari in the 60s and 70s. Will be a little bit cooler tomorrow for some. They will warm back up Thursday and Friday before that stormier pattern. Red River, Santa Fe, Espanola, passing clouds, but no precipitation. Moriarty, Cedar Crest, and Deer Park. Fewer areas below freezing this morning in and around the East Mountains to the metro and this afternoon. From the north to south valley of Albuquerque, highs in the high 60s and low 70s. Going back and forth between 71 and 72 in the next few days. And then stormier and cooler as we head into the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a cozy weekend. You want to be indoors, and then it's time for the blankies, time for everything nice and cozy about it.
Yeah, we'll take it. And temperatures falling back once again near normal.
Yeah, not too far, but just enough.
Not too bad.
Yeah, all right, thanks a lot, Ryan.